Good morning. How is everybody? So I have been asked by a couple of people for kind of a gentler beginner's workout. So this morning I'm going to take you through kind of a gentle beginner's workout, and in it I'll talk through some exercises that you can then use in the other workouts as kind of adaptations or easier versions. So before joining in the workout, it's really important that you've read the informed consent, that you confirm that you're fit and well and you're okay to be exercising. As long as you've done that, you're welcome to join in. So this beginner's workout is kind of for people who are new to exercise, or you're kind of returning to exercise after a bit of time off. It's a much lower impact workout and lower intensity. So this is for those people. It's for anyone can do it as a nice kind of gentler, lower intensity workout. And it's a great one to start with to build your fitness up to then move on to the others. So what we'll do is we'll warm up gently, we'll get everything moving, all the joints warmed up, all your muscles moving, and then we'll go into kind of a simple 4 exercise circuit, and I'll talk you through the 4 exercises. Okay, so make sure before you start that you have got some water to hand. It's really important to keep hydrated. Make sure you've got a nice safe space to work in, and if anything doesn't feel right or it hurts, please stop. Okay, so it's about you judging that. It is your responsibility. I can't see you, unfortunately. So let's start. So for a warm-up, we're going to take our time. We're just going to start moving our joints. So this is just to reduce any kind of risk of injury by warming everything up, waking your body up, making it aware of what's about to come. Okay, so get those arm circles forward and backwards, and just get those shoulder joints moving. Okay, now we're going to do our elbows. So kind of roll them round, arms out and down, and just get your elbows moving. Okay, now we're going to give ourselves a bit of side to side movement. So we're going to go down to the left and back up, and just keep going down from one side to the other, and you're kind of stretching this side and moving the other side down. Okay, then we're going to do a bit of a twist. So we're going to get a big star, we're going to twist around to one foot and then the other. Okay, and then finally what we'll do is we're going to stretch up as high as we can, and we're going to get down as low as we can, touching our feet and back up. But in terms of your range of movement, don't worry if you can't touch your toes. It's about going down as far as is comfortable for you. Okay, just getting that body extending and going back down. Well done. Okay, so our 4 exercises. We're going to start off with a squat. A squat is a great solid exercise. It works our legs, our bums and everything, and we use it a lot in the workout. So we're going to do a basic squat, and I'm going to talk you through that. So we're going to do it for 40 seconds when you're ready. So what you're going to do is stand hip width apart, kind of shoulders at the same point as your feet. And what you're going to do is you're going to go as though you're sitting back and come back up. Okay, so from the side and going back and coming back up. Okay, so we're going to go in 3, 2, 1. So you're squatting down and coming back up. And what you're doing as you go down, you're bending the knees, you're taking your bum out. Your bum is clenching as you come up. Okay, so you're pushing back up, using that bum and using your legs as well. Okay, so we're going to do 40 seconds. Really important to keep that back nice and straight. If you look at my back, so no kind of arching forward. Okay, keep your shoulders back, your back nice and straight and protected. You've got about 5 more seconds of these, so just do them at your pace, nice and gently, up and down. And stop. Right, second exercise I'm going to take you through is called a body extension. It's a great adaptation for when you're doing higher intensity stuff like burpees or tuck jumps or things like that in the other classes. So it's one to have in your pocket as a great adaptation. So what you do is you stretch all the way up, you touch your toes and you come back up, okay, and go. So with this, you can do this as slow or as fast as you like. So you're stretching all the way up. you're coming back down and all the way up. Now, if you do it nice and fast, you really get that heart rate up, but depending on your fitness levels, make sure you're doing it at the right level for you. Okay, you're about halfway with these, so make sure you're looking forward the whole time, you're not bending into your toes. Okay, your knees are bending to get you down. It's very similar to a squat, okay? So we've got 5 more seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Brilliant. So that's a great alternative for a more kind of cardio version, getting your heart rate up, but it's low intensity and you're not pounding on the joints. Okay, next exercise I'm going to show you is a box press up. So we do quite a lot of press ups in class. A box press up is when you make yourself a box. Arms nice and wide and you take your chest down, okay? Go. So what you do, taking the chest down just like you would a press up, okay? But you've got that box which makes the press up a lot easier, okay? And as time goes on, you can always take those knees further back and try a press up on your knees, okay? But for this workout today, we're going to focus on getting that box press up. Okay, so you're just taking your chest to the floor, arms out, and keep going. We've got another 5 seconds. I'll show you it front on. So you're taking your chest to the floor and you're coming back up. And stop. Right, the last exercise we're going to do is a static side lunge, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to take your legs nice and wide and you're going to lunge from one side to the other, okay? Are you ready? And go. So we're going to do this nice and gently for this workout. Do it nice and softly, and you're just leaning from one, you straighten one leg, you bend this leg, come up, and then do the same the other side, okay? So you're just going gently from side to side. Now in some of the workouts, sometimes we do things where we add the arms and things like that. So if you're doing those workouts, you could always just keep to this gentle movement, okay? Just gently from side to side, keeping this body upright, shoulders back, chest out. Okay, we've got about 5 more seconds and stop. Fantastic. So you've done your first round of that. So we're actually going to do that one more time. Just go through those exercises one more time and then I'm going to take you on to another type of training. Okay, so if you remember, we started off with a squat. So have a drink if you need one, okay? Make sure you're keeping yourself hydrated and we'll start with those squats. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. So with these squats, you're keeping it nice and controlled. You're taking your bum as low as is comfortable for you. Ideally with squats, you want to be getting this bum all the way down to where your knees are and back up. But obviously if you're starting out, you might just want to do a smaller range of movement and build it up, okay? So as I said, do what feels comfortable for you. Okay, so let's keep going with these squats. Got another 10 seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, rest. We're going into that body extension. So if you remember with the body extension, you're going to extend down and all the way up. Okay, and as I said, this is a great adaptation for other exercises in the other classes. So things like kind of tuck jumps, burpees that are really too much, just do this, okay? Go. So up and down, you're reaching to the sky, down to your toes and back up. I'm going to do it nice and gently, but as you develop your fitness, you can get this up a lot faster and get that heart rate up. So do just adapt. If you do this workout a couple of times each time, just take it that little bit faster if you can as your fitness improves. Okay, so we've got another 10 seconds. Well done. And do rest if you need to rest. If the full 40 seconds is too much, and stop, you could always stop halfway, have a little breather and go again. Okay, next exercise, the third one, was that box press up. So if you remember, what I said about this is that you're creating like a square box here. Okay, and this is the beginner's position for building up to being able to do a press up. 3, 2, 1. So you're still taking your chest to the floor, and with it you can eventually adapt and take those knees further back, and that is how you build it up to a press up on your knees and then eventually full press ups. Okay, so do this box press up for now, and you can try and build it up as you repeat this workout. Okay, so we've got another 10 seconds of these. So the most important thing is that that chest is going to the floor and that those shoulders are above the hands. Okay, so you're not back here, you're not doing this, you're over your hands and down. Stop. Okay, last exercise, if you remember, was the side lunges. So you're going nice and wide for this one. You're staying with your feet on the ground and you're moving from side to side. We're going in 5 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. So you're going from side to side, nice and gently. Okay, and go as fast or as slow as is comfortable for you. The most important thing is keeping this upper body here nice and straight line here. Okay, so I'm not going like this from side to side. I'm not leaning down into it. I'm staying upright and going side to side. So if that means you only do a little movement, that's fine. Keep this body upright. Okay, so we've got 5 more seconds and we are done for this. Okay, stop. Fantastic, well done guys, you're doing great. So we've done 2 rounds of that. We're now going to move on to, in some of the other classes, I do a style of training called Tabata, which is like HIIT timing. So with that, you do 20 seconds of work and 10 seconds rest. Good morning, Claire. So for this beginner's workout, we're going to do that Tabata style, but I'm going to give you adaptations, so softer versions of the exercise for when you do join the full workouts. So the first Tabata, what we're going to do is we're going to start with a march. So as kind of powerful as you can go, getting those knees up to about hip height. So that's an alternative for the high knees we do in class. The second one is an adapted star jump. So instead of doing a full star jump, we're going to go from side to side, nice and gently, so it's low impact on those knees and those joints. Good morning, Claire. Right, so we'll start this Tabata. We're going to start off with that march. 3, 2, 1. So you're going to get those arms moving. You're going to get those knees right up to your hip height. And if you're joining any of the other classes and I have things like high knees, then you can adapt and do this march. You're still doing exercise, you're still moving, you're still getting your heart rate up. And you can build it up to a high knees when you're ready. And rest. Okay, second exercise is an adapted star jump. So we're still doing the star shape, but taking one leg at a time to the side. Let's go. Okay, so we're going to do 20 seconds of these. And do this as fast, I'm doing it nice and slow, but you can build it up. You can get it a bit faster as your fitness improves and eventually go to the full star jump. Okay, so in classes, when I'm talking about star jumps, you can do this adaptation and still join in. Rest. Okay, we're back to the marches. So we're going to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, let's get that march. Okay, with this march, as I said, try and get those knees all the way up. Initially, you might be doing it smaller movement, and as you improve, you can get those bigger movements and get things moving, okay? This really is about building it up to your level. And stop. Okay, next one is that adapted star jump again, okay? And we're going to go in 3, 2, 1. To the side, nice and slowly. You're still moving, you're getting those arms up and down, going nice and wide, but do it at whatever pace works for you. And as I said, this beginner's workout is something you can come back to. So we've done the strength stuff at the beginning. We're doing a little bit of kind of HIIT stuff here. Stop, rest, and you can practice it, build up your fitness, and then you'll be ready for the other workouts. Okay, we're back to the march. Go. So get those arms, really swing those arms, okay? As far back as you can, knees up, and keep that posture. Imagine you've got a piece of string keeping you nice and upright, okay? You're doing great. 3, 2, 1, rest. Okay, we're on to the adapted star jumps. Oh, thank you, Claire. Mwah. Okay, we're doing those star jumps. Go. Okay, so remember, do this at your level. If you feel like it, you could do the first few full, and then when you get tired, adapt. Okay, it's all about building it up slowly. Okay, as long as you are moving and you are feeling it, really doesn't matter what anyone else is doing. Okay, stop. One more round of that. Okay, so we're going to do those marches, do those adapted star jumps, and then I'm going to show you 2 new exercises. Go. So get that march on. Okay, keep going, guys. Push yourself a little bit. Make sure you are feeling it. Push yourself so that you're feeling like you've done something, but don't overdo it, especially if this is your first one. Okay, you've got plenty of time. And stop. Now we're going to do that adapted star jump. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Well done, it's the last one. And what I love about these, the Tabatas, is it is actually only a short time. So mentally, they're really great because you can build yourself up. You can go, do you know what, I'm just going to do 10 minutes or whatever it is. Okay, and at least you've done something and they're really effective. Stop. Okay, we've got a new pair. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to stand hip width apart and we're going to bring our knees to our elbows. So we're twisting around, we're getting some twist in, okay? And then we're going to do some side lunges. But this time you're going to side lunge alternately like that, okay? So we're not keeping our feet in the same place. So we'll start with that knee to elbow and we'll go when you've had a drink. So have a quick drink, make sure you're hydrated, and we'll get going. Okay, so we're going to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So you're standing hip width apart, you're pulling that elbow and knee towards each other, you're meeting in the middle, okay? So this could be another alternative if there's some form of kind of higher intensity exercise, like we're jumping about, we're doing twisted squats and jumping, so sometimes we do these, okay? You can always just do these. Stop. Right, static. So what we're going to do now is the side lunge. So you're starting in the middle, you're going to lunge to the side, back to the middle, lunge to the other side. Okay, go. So with these, always remember this upper body needs to stay in that nice straight line. Okay, you're not bending into these lunges. You're staying nice and straight at the top. If this means you just do a little movement at first, that's fine, and then you can build it up. And stop. Right, we're back to that twist. So the twist, nice arms, nice and hip width apart with the legs, and you are twisting and meeting. Let's go. Okay, so hopefully you're finding a level that is right for you, and if you need to slow it right down, that's fine. Okay, and stop. We're going to do the side lunges next. Okay, we're going to go in 3, 2, 1. So you're going to go nicely to the side, back to the middle, to the other side. Okay, as I said, you can go as far as you feel comfortable. As you develop it, you will go further. You'll feel more of a stretch in the leg that's staying here. But initially, just do that little side step and just do a gentle bend and build it up. Okay, stop. Right, we've got 2 more rounds of that, and then I'm going to take you through some core. So let's go. Knee to elbow. You're doing really well. You've only got a couple more minutes of this, and then we're on the floor doing some core. It's not exactly a rest, but it's something different. Okay, keep going. 3, 2, 1, rest. In your rest, take a nice deep breath. Bring your heart rate down. We're going to go in 3, 2, 1. To the side and back to the middle. Well done, guys. The fact you've done it is great. Okay, so at the minute, getting up, doing a workout, it's just going to make you feel so much better every day. So many benefits. helps you kind of to boost your mood and boost your immune system. And stop. For me at the moment, exercise is 100% about how you're feeling. Okay, and we're going to do those knees to elbows. Go. Yes, people exercise to lose weight, to change their body shape and all of that, and it does do all of that, and it's important for all of that, but right now, situation we're in, let's just try and make ourselves feel good and healthy, okay? Keep going. 5 more seconds, twisting round, and stop. Right, last set of side lunges, and we're on to some core, okay? 3, 2, 1. Let's go to the side and back to the middle. Well done, guys. This is the last one. And when you finish this, we're on to core. And core is just as important as everything else, okay? If you're just starting out with exercise, building your core up is really going to help. Okay, we're finishing in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, so core, which is what we're going to do next, really important. If you're just starting out with exercise, your core is the inner kind of, it protects everything, and it's really important for your posture, and a strong core helps you to perform better with all your other exercise. A weak core can mean you get back injuries and all sorts, so it's really important to build that core up as well as doing the cardio and the strength stuff as well. So we're going to do 3 different types of exercise for your core, okay, and we're going to attack 3 different areas of your core. Your core isn't just here, okay, it's your sides and it's your lower back as well, that back extensor. All of that around that whole lower torso is your core, and it's important to work it all, okay? So we're going to start off with a crunch, which helps this bit. For your crunch, what I want you to do is put your hands on your thighs, look up, and as you come up, you're trying to get those fingertips up to your knees. They won't go all the way, but that's what you're going to do, okay? So we're going to do 10 of these. So we're going to go up 1, 2, 3, and it might be a small movement initially, and 5, keep going, 6, and you're looking up, 7, you're making sure there's a gap between your chin and your chest, 8, okay, you're not bringing your chest to your chin to your chest, and stop, okay, that was the first one. The second one is obliques, and this is going to work the sides of your core, okay, so let's go. What we're going to do is just like we did before, but we're going to take our hand and try and touch the opposite knee. Okay, so we're going to do 10 of these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Have a little rest, and then we're going to go on to our fronts, and we're going to work this lower back, okay, the back extensors. So if you're ready, what I want you to do is face down, hands on the floor, face down to your hands. And what you're going to do is you're going to lift those hands off the floor and your head, but still looking down, okay? So you want to look down, if you can see what I'm doing, you want to look down the whole time. Your feet are staying flat on the floor, okay? If you're at home and you're in the living room or something, you could pop your feet under the sofa just to keep them from coming up. You could ask someone to gently hold them, but just try and keep these feet flat on the floor. Okay, you ready? We're going to do 10 of these. So we're going to come up, 1, 2, only come up as far as is comfortable for you. Okay, it might be small movement at first and build it up a bit more. So we're on 7, 8, 9, and 10. Well done, guys. We're going to do one more round of that. Okay, so we're going to do 10 of each, and then we're going to stretch. So you've nearly done. Okay, so we're back on our backs, and we're going to do those crunches. So we're just doing 10 of them. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. So looking up, imagining you've got a ball under your chin, so you can't actually put your chin on your chest. Okay, we're on 7, 8, 9, 10. Now if you remember, the next one was similar movement, but you're twisting around and touching the opposite knee. Okay, let's go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and then the last exercise if you remember, we go onto our fronts and we're going to do that back extension. Okay, so looking down, we're going to come up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And you're done. So you've finished your workout. Well done, guys. You've done great. So the last thing we need to do, and this is really important, don't leave, is to stretch. So no matter how much or how little exercise you've done, it's really important to stretch afterwards because it will avoid injury. It will kind of reduce the amount of DOMs, you know, when you get sore muscles. So please make sure you do it. We're going to start off with our upper body. So we're going to stretch our shoulders. So you're taking your arm across your body and you're holding this lower section and kind of pulling it towards yourself. Take a deep breath, relax into it, and you're going to do the other side. So you're going to bring it over and stretch. Fantastic. Well done, guys. Thanks for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed it. We're going to stretch our arm all the way up and pull it across, and we're going to stretch this muscle here, the tricep. And the other side. And then we are going to stretch all the way up, so you feel this stretch all the way along here on your back. And stretch as far as you can. We're then going to go like we're giving someone a hug, and we're going to arch that back. And then finally, we're coming round and we're stretching that chest. The last 3 things we're going to do are all for your legs. So you're going to come up to standing nice and slowly. When you're stretching, make sure you move from sitting to standing nice and slowly. And we're going to stretch those calves. So keep this body upright up here, and your heel is flat on the floor, and you're leaning forward and you're feeling that stretch in that lower calf down there. On the other side. What a gorgeous day as well. Well done for joining in. We've got the quads. So for this one, you might want to hold on to somebody. What you're doing is you're taking your foot to your bum. What you can do that I find helps is you can hold your ear. Don't know why, it just balances you out. Okay, other side. Oh, right, there we go. And hold that ear. That's it. Right, very last stretch that we are going to do is the hamstring. So you're going to straighten the front leg, and it's like you're sitting back, and you should feel a stretch here. This other leg is bent, okay, steadying you. And just sit back and feel the stretch there. Take a deep breath, go a bit further. Then we're going to come round to the other side. Well done, everybody. You have done it, so well done. Thank you for joining my beginner's workout. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. It's something you can then repeat and try and build up, and hopefully it's given you some kind of adaptations and things that you can do when you're joining in other workouts. So my other classes, everybody is welcome, and you can adapt and you can make things at your own level and join in and build up. So thank you for joining me. Hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you all soon.